everyone, John here with Dad's Options. Welcome to Portfolio Update number 8. Today is October 3rd, 2020. If you're new to the channel, here's a quick little update of what we got going on here. I've set aside $25,000 in a separate portfolio, and I'm taking a mechanical approach to trading that portfolio. The goal is to reduce the up and down swings while maximizing the overall return. If you want to tag along and see how the portfolio performs, subscribe to the channel and click the little bell. That way you get notified every time I post one of these update videos. If you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate your guys' continued support. Let's get right into the portfolio update. All right, jumping right into it. We have $7,616 of buying power effect. That's about 30% of our portfolio net lick or capital deployed. And I kind of, again, I went through this in our update last week. I just take a look here to see if there's any outstanding or significant buying power effects that maybe is breaching my 2% total portfolio value rule. So Chewy here is $565. So yeah, that's kind of on the high end. Boeing's at $545. Again, these are all within my 2% of a $25,000 portfolio is $500, so it's right in my wheelhouse here. And Zoom's on the higher end, but that's okay because it's, again, a defined risk trade. And so yeah, again, I just kind of scan these, make sure that there's nothing out of the ordinary, something that, if something popped up here at $1,500, it's probably undefined risk, trade that I would want to maybe look to manage that to kind of bring in the risks to be more uniform with the rest of the portfolio. All right, so I currently have 27 positions on in the portfolio. Had a good week of putting on a few positions. Again, we're in no man's land between expiration cycles. Earnings coming up also kind of hinders, the positions that I like to put on. Again, staying mechanical. Put on a couple, we'll take a look at those. All right, the first position I put on back on Monday, 9/28, was XRT. Went ahead and bought a put spread in that. XRT is the retail sector. Volatility is pretty low in that. Nothing works out better when you get a sell-off than a long put spread, because you get volatility expanding, which helps your long put, and that should come in nicely if there's any substantial sell-off in XRT. It hasn't really yet, but look to see a little downside move in the retail sector, and hopefully that will end up being a nice trade. XLE, I went ahead and sold a put, the 30 put in XLE. Long, that's just a long oil play for me. I don't have any oil exposure. I had an Oxy position on, but that came off for a winner a few updates ago. So just getting back into I guess it's actually the Spider energy sector, but for all intents and purposes has lots of exposure to oil. So just short a 30 put. Next position is KRE. KRE has been a good product, has had really nice premium. No earnings until December, I believe. So just got back into that, sold a 31.39 strangle. Buying power is favorable, so collected a nice premium of $2.04 in there. Again, did that on Monday, 9/28. Next position, NVIDIA. NVIDIA was a short put spread, I believe. Yeah, 475, 480 short put spread. So I went ahead and was able to close that for 82 cents. So that was a nice trade, nice winner. Came off the board. Got back into Chewy as the next position here. Just did a strangle. Again, kind of similar to KRE, no earnings until I believe December. So was able to collect a nice premium, $2.43, and that expires in November. GME, GameStop came off. This was a nice trade. I woke up in the morning. You see here, 6:30. This was on Friday. Got filled. Friday morning. My good till cancel order of 63-cent debit was in there. And the good folks at Tastyworks price improved me $5 in the morning. So there we go, 58-cent debit. Was able, and that was just a short call in GameStop, so I was able to close that for a nice little winner. TLT's new trade from Friday, went ahead and got long a call spread. The premium in TLT is super low, so just looking to get back into a bond position. And I don't really know what's going to happen with interest rates and when, but I thought usually when TLT goes up, the volatility goes up in that product as well. So thought I would get long a call spread and hopefully capture that the up move as well as volatility expansion if it were to happen. So my maximum risk on this trade is $260. Okay with if that thing just ends up expiring worthless, but it's currently in the money right now because I usually buy debit spreads, one component in the money, which is that long, the long option. So and then another Friday trade. This was kind of a little fun trade I did. And if you got Dad's trade alerts, you got each one of these trades. Sometime 9:32 a.m. in the morning on Friday, I put on a broken wing butterfly in SPX. It was 0 days to expiration trade. Had about $500 of risk on the downside. And I basically, so SPX, or the market sold off. SPX, had made new lows that morning and then kind of rallied off of those lows. So what I did is I went ahead and sold this broken wing butterfly, again, 0 days to expiration. I sold that right at the lows of the day. My short, I think the low of the day was 3,336 or something like that. So I went ahead and just sold that, or put my short strikes right at that 3,335 strike, and then was hoping, if it kept rallying, I was going to be able to roll off the 3,325 put, roll that up to 3,330, taking off the risks, which is what I did here. You see about 20 minutes later, I was able to do that 45-cent debit. So collected, overall $5 on this trade, covered my commissions and fees. So basically just had a free shot. And, if SPX dropped down and retested the lows of the day, which I was kind of expecting to happen by the time the market closed, then I was to stand to, have a nice winner, but it didn't, just kind of hung around. I think it hung around like the 33.40 mark. So almost got down there, but so that was just a fun trade. Again, if you want to see trades like this, I'm going to kind of put on some of these similar 0 day to expiration trades, or 3 day expiration trades as the earnings season gets underway here. Again, just an engagement tool. I like to play those trades every once in a while, and it'll help put some of that capital to work. So if you want to kind of play along with those or see, get some ideas from what I'm trading, you can go to dadsoptions.com, click on trade alerts, and you can sign up there to receive the trade alerts. They come in your inbox in email form, and I try to post those within a few minutes of doing the trade. So it's kind of, real time, or as much as possible. So and then just jumping back in the positions tab here. There's nothing really out of the ordinary. A few of my butterfly positions, we're getting towards expiration on those. We have all this week, and then the next week, 2 weeks, and we'll be in expiration. So some of those, might kind of be fun, like you see here, Facebook. This is one that I have not rolled off any of the all of the risks. So Some of these get my heart racing a little bit. I'm hoping to be able to roll off all the risk in this before that happens. So yeah, we'll start looking to see if some of those get close to the strike. Again, with those broken wing butterflies, really to start seeing some of that profit, you need a lot of the time decay to come out of those options, and you know, all the extrinsic value to really get sucked out of those options prior to seeing any sort of profit. So just going to keep an eye on that. Again, you know, nothing really out of the ordinary. And we'll get into the net lick value of the portfolio. All right, our overall portfolio value is $25,214. That's up $214 overall, but down $67 since our previous update on 9/26. If you're enjoying these portfolio updates, please smash that like button. It really helps me out. I've got some cool content coming soon, so if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. I appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your weekend. Happy trading.